Welcome to this explainer. Okay, today we are going to completely dismantle the anxiety of language learning. We're going to give you a highly practical, actionable framework for building your English vocabulary from absolute zero. If you've ever felt, just totally overwhelmed at the thought of learning English, well, you are in exactly the right place. Let's start with the big one, right? How many words do I actually need to speak English? It is easily the most common question beginners ask, and man, it usually comes with a huge sense of dread. You might even be feeling a little bit of that right now. People so often believe this terrifying myth. They think, oh, I need to memorize a massive dictionary of 50,000 words just to even start a basic conversation. I mean, just looking at that number is exhausting, isn't it? It literally feels like an impossible mountain to climb. But I have some absolutely fantastic news for you. The actual, encouraging reality? 500. That's it. By mastering just a few hundred high-frequency words, you actually allow yourself to understand a massive percentage of everyday English. You definitely don't need the whole dictionary to get started. You just need to zero in on the most useful words. It's a total game changer. So here is our roadmap for today. We'll cover 1. The secret to fluency, 2. Words as building blocks, 3. Learning in context, 4. Active versus passive words, and 5. The 4-week plan. This gives you a clear step-by-step path to fluency without all that overwhelm. Let's dive right into Section 1. The secret to fluency, focus on common words. Instead of wasting your early days memorizing rare, super complex words like microscope or architecture, focus purely on everyday words, words like I, you, go, eat, and today. Doing this gives you the absolute biggest bang for your buck in the shortest amount of time. Actually, research backs this up. These common words appear constantly in real conversations, the news, and movies. Moving right along to Section 2, words as building blocks, where your vocabulary acts as the bricks. Vocabulary is simply the essential collection of words a person understands and uses to give meaning to grammar. I absolutely love this visual. Think of grammar as the literal blueprint for a house, right? It's the design. But your vocabulary, those are the physical bricks that actually make building that house possible. Without those bricks, well, your perfect blueprint is pretty much useless. To make learning easier and honestly way more organized, you gotta sort your new bricks into practical categories. Take daily actions like eat, sleep, and work, and put them alongside everyday places like school, hospital, and market. Grouping words like this means you aren't just staring blankly at a random list. You're building mental associations that make recalling those words so much faster. All right, Section 3. Learning in context, because sentences build memory. Look, isolated translation, like just memorizing that the English word eat translates directly to a specific word in your native language, it might feel helpful on day one, but it's ultimately the wrong way to go. Why? Because isolated memorization completely fails when you actually need to speak. Instead, learning complete contextual sentences, like I eat breakfast every morning, gives your brain the necessary context. It helps you remember both the meaning and how it's actually used in real life. And seeing a word once, never enough. Your brain craves repetition. Take the word water. First, you learn I drink water. Next, she drinks water. Then, maybe the water is cold. Encountering that exact same word repeatedly in slightly different practical situations is what truly solidifies it in your memory. It basically proves to your brain, hey, this word is important. Section 4. Active versus passive words. Turning your words into actual speech. Now, passive vocabulary is that collection of words you totally understand when you're reading a book or listening to someone speak, but you can't quite use them yourself. Active vocabulary, on the other hand, consists of the words you can easily pull up and actively use while speaking and writing. So your primary goal as a learner is to build that active vocabulary. You want to drag words out of passive recognition and into active spoken use by creating your own sentences immediately. While there are absolutely no magic shortcuts in language learning, combining a few proven daily techniques ensures those passive words transform into your long-term active memory. Try learning 10 to 20 words daily in small groups. Create those immediate practice sentences we talked about. Use spaced repetition, which really just means reviewing yesterday's words before learning today's. Read simple stories, listen daily for pronunciation, and this is huge, speak the words aloud. Finally, Section 5, the 4-week plan. Let's look at your step-by-step guide. Having a manageable timeline makes all the difference in the world. In week 1, you're just tackling 10 words a day and writing simple sentences. Easy, right? Week 2, you bump it up to 15 words a day and begin reading short paragraphs. By week 3, you're actually starting to use these words in conversation, describing your room, your family, your daily routine. And week 4 is all about reviewing everything, practicing without translating back into your native language. The whole point of this escalating timeline is to build your confidence gradually, shifting from basic daily habits to full-blown conversations. 3,650. Because consistency beats intensity every single time. If you just stick to learning 10 useful words every single day, that incredibly simple habit compounds into well over 3,000 words in a single year. That alone creates a massively strong foundation for your English fluency. To put that into perspective, that is way more than the 500 you need to get started. Once you have your vocabulary bricks firmly in place, you are absolutely ready to start building the house. In our next explainer, we're going to guide you on how to start speaking in complete, natural sentences that native speakers use daily. Because that, my friends, is where real communication truly begins. I want to leave you with this final thought. Fluency is built one word at a time. Don't stress it. Forgetting a word is just a totally normal part of the process. Every time you review, you strengthen that memory. So I have to ask, are you ready to lay down your first 10 bricks today? Or are you going to let another year pass by in silence?